It was June 2001, the first half of the first season of a career nobody saw coming. Albert Pujols was back in Kansas City, Missouri, where he had played 2 years earlier for a community college that had never produced a major league player. Now, as a St. Louis Cardinals rookie, he was somehow batting .350 with a lot of home runs. But how good was he, really? The feeling that day was that you've got this whole lineup of 10-year veterans coming at you, Mark McGwire, Jim Edmonds, so don't let any of those guys beat you, said Chad Durbin, who started that night for the Royals, recalling a scouting meeting with the coach. Jamie Quirk told me, "I think your stuff is going to beat Pujols," and he didn't even call him that, he pronounced it wrong. You just didn't know much about him. The education was swift and convincing. Pujols singled twice before punishing a curveball for a homer in the 9th inning, spoiling Durbin's chance for his first career complete game. It was the 20th career home run for Pujols on a journey that has lasted more than 2 decades. That home run off me is old enough to drink, it's old enough to go order a beer at the bar, said Durbin, who is 44 and has been retired for 9 years. I was doing good by baseball, though, just trying to help the game out. I did my part. Pujols has said he will retire at the end of this season, and on Friday he won his race against the end. He reached 700 career home runs by homering twice against the Dodgers in Los Angeles, joining the most exclusive home run neighborhood of all. Before Pujols, only Babe Ruth, in 1934, Hank Aaron, 1973, and Barry Bonds, 2004, had reached 700. Bonds finished his career with the most homers, 762, followed by Aaron at 755 and Ruth at 714. But Pujols, in this age of specialization and supersized bullpens, has homered off more pitchers than anyone, 455. That total is still growing. Both homers on Friday came off new victims. His 434-foot shot to left in the 3rd inning came off Dodgers starter Andrew Heaney, and his 389-footer in the 4th inning was off the reliever Phil Bickford. Neither had ever faced Pujols before Friday night's game. People ask me all the time, "Who's the toughest hitter you ever faced?" said Glendon Rusch, 47, who gave up 3 homers to Pujols and 40 career at-bats. And I always say Albert. Especially when he was in his prime, he could do the most damage in the most different ways. Ruth spread his homers across 216 different pitchers, and Aaron across 310. Both sluggers retired long before the introduction of interleague play in 1997, midway through Bonds' career. Bonds connected off 449 different pitchers, a mark Pujols reached on August 22 against Drew Smyly of the Chicago Cubs. How he's playing right now, he's definitely a different Albert Pujols than what I saw when he was with the Angels, Smyly said.